I recently found an old Nokia phone that I hadn't used for a decade. Buried in its inbox was a story I tried hard to forget. We'd met through a dating agency. It was old-fashioned and expensive. Now it's online, but back then everything was still on paper. I still have my notes from my last visit. His name was on that list. I called him. He said, "It's not you, it's me." Each morning I woke feeling sick. Was the baby okay? How would I manage? How would I work again? Then one day, my boy gave me a reassuring thumbs up, and I knew we'd be fine. I asked him if he wanted to be involved. He said he did. Then he changed his mind. Then he changed it back again. A few days before I gave birth, he went on holiday. He was hiking in the Scottish Highlands, 400 miles away with no mobile signal. There was no reply. I called him Jim.
Give us a smile. Oh! Hello.
A week later, he phoned and arranged a visit. He bought gifts.
There we go.
Absolutely, sir. things that can't be spoken about.
He sent a card to say he couldn't see Jim. He'd be in touch at some point in the future when he could offer something more than money. This was the last time I would hear from him for nearly 2 years.
Oh, little lad.
What
What a mess. That's a new song, Jim. What's going on in there? What's going on in the camera?
Just before Christmas, to my surprise, he called and asked to see Jim. He visited a few times, then one day he suggested a day out. I was nervous. We counted boats till he arrived. My old Nokia had no camera. This was the only day out Jim ever had with his dad, but there's no photograph. Out of the blue, he asked if we could do a paternity test. I didn't need peace of mind. I knew who Jim's dad was. Three weeks went by and I'd heard nothing. He was off the radar again. I decided to text. We didn't have a photo of him, but I once found one online. I saved it, knowing that when Jim was older, he would ask what his dad looked like. No one should have to go to the World Wide Web to find an image of their dad. We now have a decade of our lives, archived in technology old and new. This Christmas I gave Jim his first mobile. It already says low on space.